Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. On this episode of Milan Coast to Coast, well, it's the Lakeside French Revolution, and it's blasting all over Como. Pause. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk all about the game against Como today. We're going to get into our report card. We're going to preview the game against Lecce coming on the weekend, and we're going to look a little further on the next couple of games for Milan. We're going to talk all these things, especially about a big extension, pause, and so much more tonight. But before anything, people, if you're here and you love Milan, you love content, you love calcio, the first thing you got to do is please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you're up to date with all the times we're going live. Smash the like button, leave a comment. If you want to follow us on all of our socials, please do. Audio platform is available on Apple and Spotify and anywhere you listen to your podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support the channel, super chats are open, okay? Super chats are open. Get your voice heard by helping support the channel. And if you want to be a part of the Patreon community, find us on Patreon. It's me, it's Gio, it's Coast to Coast. It's a great night. Milan is victorious. Me and G. Are you ready, Gio? Are you ready?
I'm ready, Fabio. I'm ready. We laid the smackdown on Como.
Well, the audio is on and we are sounding good. Let's go.
Milan Weekly Podcast presents Milan Coast to Coast with your host, Gio and Fabio.
Benvenuti nella casa Boneseka. Goal! Come on, baby! Come on, baby!
Oh, yeah, baby. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Milan Coast to Coast. I'm Fabio, joined by always my partner here, Gio, coming live from Long Island, New York, and, of course, Southern California. G, how you feeling tonight, bro?
I'm feeling good, baby. We back. We got the 3 points and we doing good. We feeling good. We feeling good.
Yeah, we feeling good, man. I thought this was going to be a suspect day. It had all the recipe of another disaster, another Allegri, Cortomuso game. We'll take Cortomuso, but we thought it was going to be another, hey, they're going to take the lead on us. We're going to have to wait until the very end. Somebody made a great comment. This game, I think it was Martino. I'll give him credit for this. He said, this game smells like they're going to get 1-0 up, and we're going to need Fulcrum to come into the game and toe poke, break his toe completely, and we get the tie 1-1. But it was not to be that way, and thank God, baby, it was all about the French Revolution tonight. All the French players that we have, with the exception of Fofana, all right, the French made a heavy impact in this game, so we thought it was a little fitting to call it the Lakeside French Revolution, because, again, if you did not know, some of the French players we have are some of the most important players to our roster. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go through it, all right? So the game ends up 1-3. If you don't know, I mean, I'm very surprised because you're a Milan fan probably if you're listening to us. But this game, wow, G. I mean, what an awful start because, oh, man, Como looked hungrier. They looked more dangerous from the jump. We looked again like we weren't ready to play, honestly. And in 10 minutes in, they get the early lead off a set piece again, just awful marking on the far post. And I'm immediately like, I can't believe this bullshit. I can't believe here we are again. 1-0 immediately down on the road. Como's the hot young team everybody loves. And here we go. Now we're down 1-0. I was extremely pissed off at this point. What were your thoughts at this moment when this happened?
Bro, like that defender, Clefe, whatever his name is, he like
I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that.
No. So Wiz Khalifa, let's just say Wiz Khalifa.
I like Wiz Khalifa. Okay, he scored a nice goal.
So like, bro, did you see he went all the way up and no, bro, you could have been marking him good, but he was like he jumped like like 3 feet higher than anybody. It just hit him in the face, and then it went in the back of the goal. And I said, "Oh, it's like that Grand Theft Auto, Fabio. Oh shit, here we go
Here we go
again."
again. That's right. We're becoming a meme. So, and honestly, it was about to get much worse, man, because we should have gone down 2-0, right? If not for Magic Mike. This guy is unbelievable. The save he makes, particularly on this double save on what's this guy's name? Duvakis or whatever the hell this guy's
Yeah,
striker's name. Bro, he has a header. Mike has to save it twice, bro. And the second save is like he fucking barely hit it, but enough to get it away from him. I mean, we are super lucky to have Mike. What were your thoughts when you saw this save, bro?
bro. Like I was like, dang, Magic Mike. I was like, damn, Chelsea. You see, you went from winning the Premier League to like losing because you have a bum ass keeper. But bro, Magic Mike, that double header, bro. Usually when that happens, Fabio, they score on us when they do the back to back saves. Like just look at the goals. So I mean, Magic stood on a handstand
Bro,
today.
honestly, all the highlights from the first part of the first half, the majority of the first half, to be honest, are all Mike. Our defense looks in shambles, bro. We're going to go through individually how some of the performance. I mean, again, I don't want to say, hey, we didn't deserve to win today, because we definitely did. We just didn't deserve to really get anything out of the first half, but we pulled a rabbit out of our ass, and we end up getting a goal. We have no chances, like I mentioned. And then all of a sudden, we find this through ball by Salad, finds Rabiot, who takes a nice touch into the box. And then all of a sudden, he gets clipped. Again, they want to talk VAR. Go look at it for a second. It's held immediately up. The referee called it on the field. VAR said it's good. Rabiot gets the penalty, gives it. First, we see Leao. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a controversy. I saw a little bit of a video of somebody that we know from Milan Club Boston, our friend Simone. He was there, and it looked like Leao need to have a conversation with Mike. But Nkunku is the one that gets the ball. And as we saw him, he scored a penalty before, takes the ball, does not have a convincing penalty, but luck seemed to finally turn in our favor. Despite the goalkeeper getting it with his hand, the ball still squeezes underneath 1-1. What were your thoughts when you saw this in the first half, bro?
Oh, bro, Fabio, I'm at work, so I just fell out my chair because I thought he had missed it, and because I know it was a delay, and then I just heard Bonetti say, "Oh, goal!" Like I was like, "Woo!" Oh, I got up from my chair because I was like, "Dang," and I was surprised that Nkunku got the ball, but I guess that's what happens, Fabio. I
Listen. I think Leao wanted to get the kick, and I thought he was going to be the one. But in the end, Nkunku had made the other one. Again, it's a high pressure situation anyway. This kid needs to build confidence still. So you give him the chance. Look, he's a fucking forward, right? Is he not? And forwards are supposed to score the ball. So if you can't make a penalty, I'd be extremely I'd start to wonder maybe we should offload this kid. But he buries it. We don't have to even talk about stuff like that. And all right, we go into the second half now, right? Second half starts. It's almost kind of exactly the same, man. It's not like anything changed from us. Almost attacking, and we're lucky. Mike makes another great save on Nico Paz. I mean, Mike is just saving our ass over and over again. So we're 10 minutes in. It's like, all right, here we go. Now they're pelting shots at us again. And then out of nowhere again. We're like magicians, bro. We do nothing the whole game. Our first two chances, here the fuck we go. Salad finds Leao, who gets an opportunity to try to kind of have a little space to the left and right of him. He gets a little space and then does a perfect little chip pass that is like some FIFA-esque shit. Exactly what I would have wanted him to do. And Rabiot gets to the end of it, and he takes like one easy touch off the chest. And instead of holding the ball and thinking too much, he does what you're supposed to do in the fucking box. You just kick that fucking ball low and to the fucking corner so the keeper can't get it. Boom. 2-1. 2 goals in such quick time. Remember, because it's on the other side of the interval, right? Within 10 minutes, Rabiot has changed this whole fucking game. Getting the penalty and now finishing an unbelievable chance. I mean, What were your thoughts when you saw Fabio scored that goal?
Fabio, that was a beautiful play, man. That thing was like a beauty, passing everything. And then when he scored it, like I was like, oh, thank God it's not Fofana. When he kicked it, I said, thank God it's not Fofana. And he scored, man. So I mean, I was very happy, Fabio. I was hyped. I was like, yeah, in the office,
Me
people
too.
looking at me crazy. Oh yeah, I'm in a Teams meeting. Don't worry about it. I was telling people I work. Yeah, yeah. That I like the numbers that they was giving me. So I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah, I
Listen.
did the same. I grabbed my coworker and I started fucking shaking him. But that's what's expected. The game's a high intensity right now, and thank God everybody at work is cool. All right, so all right, again, Como has a ton of chances, guys. It's not like Como's out of this game. They just don't find the equalizer. It's kind of what if you watched the game against Bologna with them. They have a bunch of chances, and Bologna was with 10 men most of that game. They have a bunch of chances, and they just can't find the equalizer. They can't. And then Rabiot, again, to finish off this amazing day he has, he gets on the end of a ball that gets easily lost. I guess you could call it a steal, right? He does what he's supposed to do, and what this kid can do, which is shoot from far outside the box. And instead of putting this insane volley that the ball is curving all over the place, like he did for that long range shot that he scored a few weeks ago, this one again, low, hard, and to the corner where the keeper can't get it. Fucking 3-1 the barrier. I don't know about you, bro, but that goal, that dagger shot was something like, oh my God. It was like something we don't see very often, bro. It's not. You don't see it very often. It's this like putting a stomp on a game. When was the last time Milan did that? Like, I can't remember, but Rabiot was the guy today. And when he scored that goal, I immediately yelled, this guy has been the fucking signing of the year. I know we could say Modric, but Rabiot is, ever since he came, we have not lost a fucking game. That's on Rabiot, baby. So what were your thoughts when you saw the third and the final one, baby?
Bro, I just finally said like we finally put a game away. We put the dagger in them, Fabio, because they had a lot of chances. That guy, Jesus, he was running right on Salamaker trying to equalize. But Rabio, he stole the show. And who the hell stole his ponytail, bro? He was pissed off that he had to let the hair down for the last 7 minutes of the game. But you know what? It's just the quality. We said it last time that we were on, Fabio. We were trying to debate who was the signing of the Serie A, not even of just Milan, but the signing. Rabiot came for like 10 million. Modric for free, and I think we had the two best summer signings. Inter they up there. They got their points, but like this is a new team. We lost Rangers, and I must say Rabiot has been the signing of the whole Serie A, bro. What he's bringing to the club, the energy and everything like that, we can't afford this guy to be off the thing.
I mean, look at our shots, bro. Look at our shots to theirs. Look at possession to theirs. Like how we won 3-1 is crazy, bro. Crazy. It's just like we're efficient. We were efficient today, and that's the most important thing, bro. That's the most important thing. But let's pull this. All right, so let's do it. You know what time it is, people. Everybody in the chat, get up, get ready. Let's go. We want to hear your grades. It's the report card time. So, G, we're gonna start with one. There's only one of two people that are going to be the MVP of today's game. But let's start with the man of the hour. We have more news to talk about later, but let's talk. Obviously, Magic Mike, it's not even a doubt. This motherfucker is A+. He's valedictorian. You know what I mean? He's on a roll. He's on the dean's list. He's top of the class. If you're in high school with this guy and your girlfriend likes him, you let him go take your girlfriend. All right, this guy is unbelievable. He has to be an A. It's just 100%, right? I mean, we're in agreement. This shouldn't be ridiculous.
Nah, this is an A I mean, we didn't have to discuss or nothing. That save that he did on Nico Pasta, that's world class. Not too many goalkeepers right now, or even during the great history of the game. That's like only a few keepers could do that
You
because
know, we
that
got
goal was going in. So
absolutely. I could give you just a quick rundown of everything Mike did. He had a great save on pass in the 24th. Had another one on Nico pass in the 31st, right? It was an easy shot. That one was good. Then the double save on Duvakis or whatever the fuck his name is. I mean, Mike is just on another level. He gets another one just like 2 minutes later on the striker. He makes another save, a low shot. I mean, Mike was just outstanding, bro. Just outstanding. And Mike, because of his defender's stupidity, he has to make another great save on Nico Paz in the 51st. I mean, Mike was just under fire today, and he kept it up at 100%. Take your girl, Mike Mignon. Let him smash. Don't be a weirdo and watch. Just fucking leave, all right? The guy is number one. Unbelievable. Let's get to our strikers now, all right? Excuse me, our strikers, our defenders. We'll start with Tomori. Frankie's giving us his grades, but I want to hear your grades. We'll start with Tomori first.
I think Fabio, I'm gonna say like I agree with Fink. I think all the center backs are like they were just average to me. Tamori was getting caught out of things. Gabia looked like he was Bambi on ice, and then the winter, come on, bro. This is the winter, bro. We expect utter caca from him, but we're gonna give Tamori a C, Fabio.
I have Tomori at a C. All right. So the thing that drives me mad is he kind of stops playing at that one part in the 51st minute where Paz ends up getting a shot on target. And again, I hate this mentality of these players like stopping and having to like argue with the ref about a call. Like if the ball is still going, do not stop to argue. This is not a time to argue. They're in your half. You could literally one bad shot deflection beats Mike, and now we're in trouble again. I mean, thank God for Mike there, but Tomori takes an insane hard shoulder from Ramon out of nowhere, which I had to mention because I kept saying, raise Ramon, this son of a bitch out there trying to fucking, and it got Leao all huffy and puffy. He was yelling and screaming. They didn't appreciate that. None of the players appreciated that. But I thought C is fair. Gabia, same thing. We'll kind of go through them all and we'll get to De Winter because De Winter's there's a little more meat on the bone there. He allowed some shots to get off. I don't really love how he was able to kind of hold, their striker down. And to me, a C is fair for him. De Winter's where I don't go C. I don't agree with Frank. First of all, I think De Winter's ball watching. I don't know what he's doing on the header there. He's not man marking anybody. He looks out of position countless amount of times in the first half when they probably should have got one on us just because he was just so bad. To me, still a D. I don't have anything good when I think about De Winter. I can't wait for De Winter to be over. All right. To me, it's again showing why he is the weakest link. Please, Pavlovic, be healthy and come back by the next game. All right, but you said what was your grade on De Winter?
The winter, Fabio, I give him a C. You know what? Now that you said it was him and Tamori's fault, why the Klafla scored the goal, bro.
No, it was
Because
him and Fofana. If you see Fofana, we'll talk about him. Fofana's the one that's getting like I don't want to say dog fucked on the shoulder over there, but that guy had his balls on his shoulder. You know what I mean? That was not a good look by Fofana. He was like falling over, and De Winter's there, lost in fucking space, not marking anybody. So clearly, and again, if you go back and watch how many times De Winter is out of position, he's trying to run back. Sometimes he doesn't like really have a lot of energy to get himself at least in position to make an interception. He's just out of position. I know they were trying to like you have to kind of go forward some of these center back, but no, De Winter, you are a bum, bro. I'm sorry, you're not worth playing. Let's go Salamakis now. What's your grade on Salamakis and what you saw this game?
I'm gonna give him a B, Fabio. I mean, because
Nah.
work. He ran the most. Him and Rabio ran the most, and he stole the ball to get us that penalty, Fabio. We gotta keep it real.
Listen, first of all, the ball he made 2 good passes the whole game. All right. Other than that, he was getting cooked by Como, bro. Cooked. They were trying to take his cookies. If they could get a good cross or get past Mike, he would have been the donkey of the day. He might be one of my worst of the day, but if not for the winter. But I'm telling you, bro, too many times he was going one-on-one with these guys, and these young cats were ready to eat him alive. I didn't like the look. I have him as a C. I know the C is the balancing out of the two good passes he made. That's all. I think I got to be fair about that. To me, there's no way I can give Salamakers a B. You're bugging. All right, Fofana. Let's go. I still have Mike here. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Will you go Fofana now? Well, what do you got? You gotta unmute yourself. We're not professionals. We're not professionals.
Fofana is a failure. Allegri, get off the cocaína and listen to the people. We saw you at the Olympic 2026 thing, you dummy. You fucking idiot, Allegri. Listen to the people. Fofana is a fucking bum, bro. He's a bidone de mierda. I'd rather go to war with Kevin Constant rather than that bum.
You're
yes.
Yes, you were going fine until you said that last comment, which unvalidated everything you just said.
Did Kevin Constant ever miss a wide open header and throw himself on the floor like a fucking donkey idiot? No, he didn't.
No, but Fofana, don't forget. See, don't have a memory of a goldfish. You don't remember that this guy had the assist to at least ground your point last game. All right, I didn't see no Kevin Constant. You're talking crazy.
Kevin Constant scored the world, Fabio, as Facebook friend, bro.
A fuck, please. Don't mention that. You're giving people like PTSD here.
Fofana failure, and listen to the people when they're talking to you. Like, he sucks ass, bro.
I have Fofana as an F as well. He looked bad, slipping around. I saw him slipping around on the field. He's unable to do anything on the goal. To me, again,
and they wanted
that double header, that header that caused Mike to make two saves. That's due to Fofana's bad marking. Go check it out. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. What up, Sergio? Like, Fofana was an F today. He was an embarrassment, and to me, one of the worst people of the day. We'll get to that towards the end, but I'm going F. You said F as well? Yes. You always.
Yeah, I said F, Fabio. I said F.
All right. So what you think of what's it called? Modric game today?
I'm gonna give him a C, Fabio. I'm gonna give him a C. I mean, he was okay, Fabio. He didn't really do nothing spectacular, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Fabio.
I put the same. He put in a good shift, but really didn't do much. And then Jashari got a little chance to come in later in the game, so it didn't have to play the full 90, which was good.
His name is not Jashari. His name is Zinedine Zidane, according to these Milan fans.
What? Who calls him Zinedine Zidane? Nobody does. Stop it. Yes, Modric did enough, bro. All right, Modric did enough. All right. All right. So Modric C. We got to go Rabiot now. Let's talk Rabiot. I mean, clearly the player of the game, if not Mike. I mean, just an unbelievable performance, bro. I mean, again, nobody really did. They even make a reference of saying like how Rabiot's like not been in the game the whole first half, and then he's there to cause the penalty. Then he makes an unbelievable finish on the second goal, and then another unbelievable finish on the third goal. Rabiot, how can you say that this guy hasn't been the best pickup that we've gotten this year? I know Modric seems like the correct choice, but it has to be Rabiot. We have not lost since he's come. It's just unbelievable, bro. 100% a nominee for top of the class. Bartezaghi now. I want to hear what you got to say about this. I don't know.
Bartezaghi was a C, Fabio. Like, let's be honest, he was okay. Okay, but he's still putting in them dangerous crosses. At least he does something that we take note of that is good. But he was a C too. I think this is what I like, games like this that he's gonna learn from, Fabio, because they was twisting him inside out too, bro. They was twisting him inside out. That Cacuna guy. So but I'm gonna give Bartezaghi a C, Fabio.
Yeah, see, and Liban Youssef giving him a B there. Frankie's saying C. I had C as well.
Yeah.
Again, not like a great day for him at all. I felt both wing backs were under some pressure and didn't look great compared to their attacking forwards. But Bartzagi's still young. I still have a lot of faith in the guy, but I think C
He's had a
is
B
good enough.
season. He's
Yeah.
had a B season. B for the whole season so far.
And let's go Nkunku now. Now, they have him at a 7.3. I think that's only because of the goal. See, he really doesn't do anything else. So I have him. I want to say I have him at a C still, despite the goal, because it was not a great penalty and really didn't do anything else.
Yeah, no, Fabio. I mean, besides the penalty, did you even hear his name, Fabio?
No.
That's what I'm saying. He's a striker. He's the one that's supposed to give us goals. So I'm gonna say a C, Fabio.
Bro, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's just this mentality of we're gonna launch balls from the back and expect a guy.
That's pause, Fabio. That's super pause.
But like all they do are these long passes to the front and try to expect a guy that's like 5'5", 5'4", like he's gonna really go out there and be able to bring these balls down, pause, and like as if he was an actual center forward who could do it. We clearly, when we make the substitution and we bring in Fulkrug, you could see he's much more prone to do that for us, and that's the kind of player we probably need if we have to try to continually distribute these balls. You know, honestly, pause from the back to the front when Nkunku being the guy up there. I think B is too high. I didn't see anything else. He almost fucked the penalty up. I don't know how he could have done gotten a B. He didn't do anything else. Got to be a C. Got to be C. Let's go Leao now. What's your thoughts on Leao? They got him at a 6.6, so almost nothing.
He got the assist, Fabio, but I'm gonna be a D, bro. Look, how old is this guy? He's 26 years old, and you haven't been fit the whole season. Like, what is going on? I don't give a fuck about the stats. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. But now you're the one that said that you're top 5 in the world. Gio didn't say that. You said it in the interview when you was thinking it was cool to be a rapper. So I expect top 5, bro. Like all you did was the assist. You didn't do anything else than that. Like let's be honest, bro. And how is a 26-year-old unfit? You're not changing diapers like me and Fabio are gonna be doing. You know, you're not doing that. You feel me?
Listen, I'm not.
That's
but there's a lot of cats out there. They full of shit. They're gonna ride. You know, our buddy from Toronto. He don't like Leao. He thinks we're gonna, we full of shit like that diaper.
No, you know what? I love Timmy. Timmy
is.
messaged me. We messaged back, bro. He says, "Don't be a pussy. Give him the grade that I want to give him." So I'm telling you, he's a D, bro. 26-year-old, and he's not fit,
now
bro.
You're bugging. See,
26-year-old.
I don't like that. The other guy gets a C, right? The other guy gets a C, and he scores a penalty that he almost missed. This guy at least does the right thing, makes a good pass to the other guy, at least finds an assist. And we know he's not healthy, and we're going to give him.
But why? Why? He's 26 years old, Fabio. Last 2 seasons,
this guy is a horse, bro. This guy is a beast. Pause. All right. This guy, he is a big dude, bro. Pause. All right. So he's out there. He's got like an NFL body. This is not a guy like thin, like Messi or something like that. This dude is big, bro, and his legs are taking a lot of work because we constantly need him to be at 100% sprinting, going crazy. Obviously, it's not kind of what they're asking from him this year. Everything's a lot more slower for Leao. You see it the moment. Listen, I'll give Leao this. He had another opportunity. This is the part that kept me at a C. If he makes a good opportunity here, I could have lifted him up to a B. But he has a chance that it's like the 62nd minute, I believe. So excuse me. 67th minute. He ruins a perfectly good attack. He has a couple of different options, and he just loses the ball on his own. And then he gets substituted for Loftus-Cheek, so he doesn't even finish the game. All right, but I think a C is fair. Let's not get crazy about Leao. All right, last couple of people are substitutes. First, Ricci came in, and Loftus-Cheek. Any thought on them?
Richie, what the hell was that, bro? You was wide open and you fucking fell, bro. Don't think that Gio wasn't paying attention just because you're Italian. You saw that, Fabio. He flipped. He was wide open, bro. He slipped instead of being able to get the ball. But I
Yeah.
see Loftus Cheek, see, bro. Like, I don't know. And then,
I mean, Ricci did as much as he could. He wasn't asked to be really an attacking presence at the point when he came in the game, and he does have the opportunity, which is the next player we're going to talk about who came in. Fulkrug, again, he doesn't have a lot of time, but I thought he looked pretty decent. I mean, giving him that point at center forward to try to get some balls, hold up play, find other players in good spaces. He had a really great header pass that Ricci just couldn't get to the end of. Again, we keep seeing more stuff like that with Pulisic and Leao. Hopefully, at the end of it, we could be seeing that Fulkrug is actually a good striker for us. We just got to get him on the board, and we got to finish chances when he puts our players. But I have him at a C because, again, it's not much. He didn't have a lot of time. And then last two subs came in the dying moments of the game. Atakame and Jashari came in, substituted for Salamakis and Modric. We're just gonna give them I don't even know a C, NA, right?
Can I say something about Fulkrug, Fabio?
Yeah.
So Fabrizio Romano, Mario Moretti. Which one of you bitch ass motherfuckers is getting fired? I thought he was out for months. Don't delete your tweets now, host. Mario Moretti, Fabrizio Morano. Who else? Longo Pongo. Gazidis, Gazeta, like which one of y'all motherfuckers getting fired? Because y'all say he was out for months. I mean, who getting fired for that? Because months, bro, he's in the next game. This is crazy.
That's what we need, bro. We need an animal like that.
Now we're gonna get the new Lacetic, Fabio.
Oh my god! You know what? I didn't even bring that guy's picture up because he's useless. We're not even going to talk about him anyway. But all right, last grade that we're giving out tonight. Allegri. What's your grade about Allegri?
Allegri gets a C just because he doesn't listen to the people when he's out in Italy holding the torch and they told him stop putting Fofana and he keeps on putting us. Fabio, if you look at what Fofana has done, bro, I think he has cost us like at least 6-7 points. And we would be like leading the league right now by 4 points. And let's be honest, like he's missed open headers. And he's by himself. He passes when there's a defender instead of shooting. So yeah, so I'm giving Allegri a C, Fabio.
A C? Bro, you're bugging.
He not listening to the people. I'm for the people, Fabio.
No, bro. Listen, this team looked like shit, bro. Maybe it's a little anger at the first half, but the way this team at least was able to turn the right a couple of chances and this game turned around and they played exactly the kind of play that they want from that he wants them to play. So I have to have Allegri at least at a B. I mean, the team won 3-1. We're going to give him a C like it was the average performance? No. It would have been a clear A, 100%. And I think most people who watch this, who watch the game, would agree. There's no way that you can give Allegri a C. This C is average. This is not average. This was bad first half, scrounge up a goal right at the half, get in there, yell at these bastards, and say, look, we got to convert chances. We can't keep giving 15. Mike is keeping us in the fucking game. And he didn't strip. That's right, Terry. He didn't strip. All right? If he doesn't strip, we're not deducting points because that's pure frustration. Now he's losing his mind. I give him a B because the team was resilient and the boy that he wanted, who he said, I got to have. Go fucking get my Rabiot right now. And they listened. He turned the game around. There's no way you cannot give Allegri a good grade. I'm giving him a B at least. All right, let's go to the next subject, right? I'll tell you this, bro. Keep the good news coming. There's a Magic extension. Pause. We're going to talk Magic Mike here. So Mike is being reported as in the very, very near future, hopefully sometime this week or next week, this contract is supposed to be given another 5 years. I believe. Is it 5 years? No, it's not 5 years. I think it's till 2029. Could be wrong. Could be longer. but they're planning to give Mike somewhere in the range of $7 million, whatever, euros, with bonuses included, making him on par, I guess, with Leao as our highest paid player. And again, it locks in a player that we all know and all feel who is a key, valuable member to a winning club, because he did it when he first got here. And he's this year, he's not hurt. So everybody could stop talking about how he's injury prone, right? And then on top of that, he's saving countless games for us this season. He's making huge penalty saves. My biggest critique of Mike for the majority of the time, he's making saves, making things happen, and he's the captain. He's leading by example. So this is a no-brainer. What are your thoughts? The fact that this was so dead in the water just, 7 months ago? And now, with the way we are, the way we're going, it's turned around.
No, Fabio, it was there at the beginning of the season. They said that he had a pre-contract with Juve and Chelsea. So it's good to see that, you know what, he's the captain here. He could get us another 4 years maximum, and that's gonna be good, Fabio. I think he's on top of his game. And what I like last year, it would have been a different thing. Like if last year was his last year that we had to sign him, because last year I would have said I had to get rid of him, because we do have a generational goalkeeper coming up. And Longy, he's 20 years old. He's wanted by everybody. And Magic Mike, he fought last year and then boom, out for 3 games. So this season he hasn't been out. He hasn't been injured. Let's knock on wood. And I think he's showing them like the team is united. Fabio, the team is united, and we need to keep our best players. I mean, because like, why would we need to? This rebuild ain't gonna be working all the time that they stop chopping and changing players. Look what is like. As long as we hate Inter across the street, across the building from us. But look, have they made any changes? Any recent changes? No. They got a core of 4 to 6 players that are always been there in the lineup, and that keeps the consistency. That's why it makes it easier for them to win. So we need to keep Magic. We need to keep Gabia. We need to keep the next generation of midfield, Rabio, for the next couple of years. And that's what we need to do. So I'm very happy that Magic Mike is extending.
Honestly, what does this contract say to the fan base, right? And to the team? That's what I say. Because when I look at it, this says, hey, if you're a quality player and the coach has identified you as a valuable piece of the team, if you perform, if you do the right thing, if you've seen what was happening prior, maybe things are going to change. Because if Mike signs, this is kind of like, all right, this is a really good step in the right direction. Maybe Furlani and this management hasn't fucked up all relations with the team that Maldini built and the players that came in. We saw a couple of them didn't necessarily continue on like Dale, but maybe getting Mike on board, having Allegri come out and publicly say Magnon is a valuable key member of my squad. We need to have him stay. And then they're able to make that extension happen. Again, at a reasonable price, $7 million with bonuses, whatever those fucking bonuses are, they're earned. You see how valuable Mike is. This is not like a Chesney or whoever the hell Juve was playing $10, $11 million a year. This guy's worth 12. Even worse, bro. Even worse. You're telling me this guy is not as good as a striker? Because you would pay your striker $7 million, right? And Mike saves games. He changes games for you. He saves you points, saves you wins. There's no way you can't pay him like he deserves it. And $7 million, I think, is 100% fair. I don't give a fuck. Chelsea is a dumpster fire right now. Why you want to go over there? By the time you get there, there's going to be another coach change. Fuck that. All right, so let's get to... All right, it's after 20 weeks now, G. It's crazy to think, right? 20 weeks. But let's look at the table here, especially the top. There we are. Only 3 points behind Inter. You can say whatever you want. We could sit here. Obviously, we're Milan fans. We don't like Inter. But Inter is still clearly the best team in the league. It's their season to falter here. Look at the goals that they have scored. 26 goals to our 17. All right. They're clearly able to score. It just, that 1 3-point difference is us beating them. Otherwise, it'd be 6 points up. They don't lose to these stupid, small, bottom of the table clubs like we have, where we drop points. Well, the one loss that we have. But we're right there, man. So after 20 games, only 3 points behind. We're tied for the second fewest goals in Serie A. Only Roma have a better goal differential than we do. Excuse me, not goal differential, but goals allowance. So, I mean, 20 weeks in, what are your thoughts when you think back of where we were and what you thought this season was going to be and where we are?
I just thought like going into the season, we don't know these guys losing another guy that was like wanted to be here in Tijani, like not knowing. I know Modric was gonna us like slip in and do good, but I didn't expect us to be challenging and stuff because I heard Mohamed Mohamed Salad, he's saying that Napoli were gonna dominate for the next 13 years. So I was just expecting Napoli to have like 80 points by now and us being at 40 and then us just making like top four. But it's just incredible. I think when you get an Italian manager, Fabio, and me and you were like very staunch on getting an Italian manager. A lot of people didn't want Allegri. Maybe he wasn't my first choice. I wanted the chain smoker because the chain smoker is working with Basura and look what he's doing. But I feel confident. I think that we just need to beat these small teams, man. It was like look at Inter Lecce, Fabio. At the last 10 minutes, they score. But Lecce had plenty of chances to be up even 3-0, Fabio, before Inter even put a licking on them. So I mean, it's there for us to do. We got a game versus Inter, but that's no more. We cannot slip up. Who we got? We got Hellas Verona this weekend, Fabio, I think.
No, Lecce. We're gonna get to that in just a second.
Oh, we got them next week. So we gotta take care of business, Fabio. So, but we're right there, Fabio. If we would have lost today, Fabio, we would have. It would have been wham bam. Thank you, man.
It would have been bad. This would have been a completely different show with a different topic. Completely. Just wanted to mention this. I saw this came from Adam Subterton, whatever is Summerton. 7 points between the top 5 in Italy after 20 games. Look at Germany, 17 points. England, 16. Spain, 15. France, 10. Not only is Italy competitive, but going over the rankings over the last 5 years, we got the second best league in Europe as well. Let me go to this next one. You see, we're there sitting second, and we're doing pretty good. So more opportunity of possibly getting that 5th spot for the Champions League next year. But, I mean, again, how could you say anything bad about this particular? Look how close everything is. If we would have lost today, we would put ourselves in some serious peril, right? But, well, what's happening? What's going on?
Sorry, Fabio. We got Kyle Tucker, baby.
Who the fuck is Kyle Tucker? Anyway,
we're who he is. Dodgers going back to back.
Oh, yeah, the rich get richer. Nobody cares. All right, so let's go to the next, bro, because we do have a bunch of games coming up. And again, these are the games, all of them, to be honest. I mean, you can't really afford to take any off, but these are the next 7 games, right? We got Lecce next, which we defeated on the first go around, but we can't slip up. Then we got Roma. Well, again, they're not that great. We can handle our business. Roma, Bologna are 2 hard games, and then Como's rematch on the other side. So that's 3 really, really important games, which Como is a little different. I know it says they're the 8th, but it's not necessarily going to be the case because that game is being moved due to the Olympics. So there's like 2 potential times in February later on that we could possibly be playing, either between the Pisa and Parma game or after the Parma game. So it's going to be one or the other when that game is going to be there. So assume Pisa is there, then you're Como, then Parma, before we back in Cremonese for that revenge game before we play Inter on the 7th or 8th of March. So you look at these, bro. I mean, what do you think is the trap game there? You think Milan's going to do the same thing? Do you think we're in peril when we play Como on
Lecce.
the return or Pisa? You think Lecce this week coming up, that's going to be the game they slip up?
No, like that's a trap game. Like if we don't put
100%. Yeah.
our pedal to the metal, then it is. But I know we're gonna come out versus Roma with high intensity because we do that versus a big team. I think we beat every big team, right, Fabio? Minus bum ass Juve because
Yeah,
we've
only lost.
Yeah, so besides that, like we beat Roma, we beat up on Bologna. So I mean, and you know, I think these are main games, Fabio, because I'm not saying that Inter could slip up because they go away to Udine, but we need this game this week. Put that pressure on Inter. Because Inter's next 6 games, bro, I think they could win because they got all relegation times or new teams have barely came up. I just looked at their schedule. They got Pisa, they got Sassuolo, they motherfuckers like that are not going.
But they also have the last 2 Champions League games, which could be very valuable for them coming up.
Yeah.
So you got another one coming. I believe next week they play Arsenal, and I'm not quite sure who they play in their final game. But those games could be important, especially if they want to finish in the top 8, which of course they would, because then it's automatic buying to the next round. But I see this, I look at this, right, and you got Lecce got to be 3 points. I even say Bologna's got to be 3 points. Como has to be 3 points again, but I see that could be sus. Roma should be 3 points, but anything can happen. So, like, I look at these games in February, and, we, from the last 2 games in January into February, we have to take maximum points here. I mean, 7 games, 21 points. I want them all. I can't afford any. But I think there's going to be an Inter slip in the next 7 weeks somewhere. So, I feel like, 21 points, I could say realistically, if they end up with 19, I'd be impressed. Like, we're on the right track. Remember, if they could keep this undefeated streak going, wow, what does it say about them, right? And the first game that they're going to be playing, let's remove this now, is Lecce, bro. So we're going to have to talk about Lecce here. I mean, again, they were our first win of the season, right? We played them in week 2, won the game 2-0. From 2 second-half goals from Loftus-Cheek and Pulisic. This is second place versus 17th, all right? They're 3 points above the drop zone. They can't afford a loss. They cannot. They can't even really afford a point either, right? They haven't won a game since mid-December. They've only tied 1 game in their last 5. So they are constantly giving up goals here. They're not going to have Camarda. He's out with a shoulder injury. We don't have to worry about that. There's really no player that stands out for Lecce like that. They've conceded 28 goals, bro. 28 goals to only scoring 13. I think we should be easily able to get the 3 points. What are your thoughts on this game against Lecce on the weekend?
Fabio, is going to be tough, but if we come out playing in the first half and not in the second half, then it could be easier game, Fabio. That's all I got to say.
I mean, what's your prediction? What do we got on the score? What do you want to see from the lineup? Give me a little more. 1-0. Hey, who's in the lineup? If Gio's handed the roster, who are you putting in?
If Gio's handed the lineup, whoever played today, but instead of Fofana, we put Richie. And then instead of Nkuku, we put one-toe Fulkrug.
So you go Fulkrug and Leao?
Yeah, Fulkrug and Leao.
Yeah, who's your goal scorer? You're going 1-0. Give me a goal scorer, bro.
Fulkrug with a, and then he ends up breaking his second toe.
Wow. So you're going to Martino. It's going to be 0-0 till Fulkrug does a toe tap, breaks his toe, scores a goal, and that's it. You can get hurt celebrating. That's it. You know what? I'm going to go a little differently, right? Frank's saying Pulley needs to see Lecce, red and yellow, go Hulkamania on their ass. I like that. You know what? I'm going to give Pulisic a goal here. I think he starts. I don't think we're going to see Fulkrug from the start. I think he's going to go him and Leao. And I say 3-0 Milan with a full court goal at the end. Pulisic, Leao on the sheet, and that's my 3 right there. These guys going 2-0, 2-0. All right, 2-0. You're going 1-0. See, everybody's got different ideas of what they're going to see. To be honest, we all just want a point. That's all. We just want to go 3 points. That's all that matters, right? So, we're almost at the end of our show here. No super chats, guys. It doesn't really matter. We appreciate you guys watching, but we would love a super chat if you can. Parting shots now, we got to talk about this. Final thoughts before we say goodnight. Look at this. Look at this. What the fuck is Fabregas talking about? These result-obsessed fans would like this game. People who enjoy watching football will think that Como wins 8 out of 10 times. We made 700 passes. They 200. Something unbelievable. Let me ask a question, I might be crazy. Right? But do they give, goals for passes? Can you pass all day? And they'll give you, a half a goal or something?
Nah, Fabio, I don't know what the hell drug he on. It's the same, Fabio. They hating on us. I mean, look, like this asshole named Judge Mo. I like him. He does good content on Premier League, but he's an Inter fan. But that's not here nor there. He basically saying the same thing. We the luckiest team on earth. Last time I checked, you didn't pepper no Leche. Leche was peppering your bitch ass team, and you got a lucky goal from Pio. So let's start calling it out, man. I don't care about 700 passes. The name of the game, Fabio, is to score the back of the net. You could do 3,000 passes in NBA, but if you don't score more baskets than me, it's over. You could throw for 7,000 yards, and I could throw for 300. But if I put I run it in for 7 times, bro, I'm winning, bro. Passes don't mean nothing, bro. There's been plenty of guys that throw for 500 yards in an NFL game and they lose, bro, and they get mollywopped. So what's the difference? We don't care about how many passes you make. You need to spend money on a striker, bro. Your owners got money. That's all you guys need. So we don't care about that.
Yeah, exactly. What is it? Why would you even come out and say, 8 out of 10 times we win? No, motherfucker. Today it was 0 for 1, and you'll get another chance next month. All right, and we'll see if this beautiful style of football. Again, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. If I was a Como fan, I would still be impressed by the team coming out and the way they play. They just didn't finish. They came in front of a goalkeeper who was spectacular today, who's going to continue being spectacular. So there's nothing you can say. You tip your cap and say, look, we played well. We didn't make our chances. The goalkeeper made saves. They had 3 chances. They made 3 chances. And the one player was the difference maker, which was Rabiot and their goalkeeper. So 2 people, excuse me. Other than that, tip your cat and say, that's it. My team hopefully will play better next month. Don't say, and also, what the hell is this other report, G? They're changing the length of the field by what the fuck is this, bro? What are they talking about?
I don't know, Fabio, but can I do my porting shot? Because this one going to hit red. So I just want to say one thing. There's been a lot of bullshit going around, and I want to tell everybody that supports Milan, whether you're the guys with a big platform on Twitter now, look, stop trying to put that propaganda out, man. And Jerry Cardinale, you piece of shit. I'm going in on Cardinale. Pay Bartasagi the fucking money. Lewis Skelly from Arsenal did the same thing last year. He had a great season and they paid him the money. Why are you trying to be cheap? You didn't even spend money on the kid. He's having a good season. He's learning from his mistakes. He's getting better and better every game. And now you want to sell him for 60 million just because it's capital gains. Well, motherfucker, fuck your capital gains, bro. Sign number 33. Stop trying to make it in installments. You are not the Dodgers with the deferred payments, okay? You don't got that capital, okay? So if you sell Batasagi, Fabio, we riot in Milan. That's all I got to say.
I wish I knew how much Bartasagi was getting paid right now. I don't have that sort of information.
I think Batasagi probably getting paid $50K a year, bro.
What?
Yeah,
50K? You're
'cause-
talking crazy.
Watch,
Bro.
look
No
it up.
way.
A Facebook frame, drop it in the thing. Yeah, I know you next to do the Googles.
No way. I can't believe he's that low. As a professional playing at the top team, he's making 50K? Get the fuck out of here. I don't believe that. Listen, all I'm saying is that I would say the same thing. Same thing from that's why we're paying Mike. Pay Mike. He's worth the money. All right. Pay Mike because these guys are top of the line players. We cannot lose them. And a player like Bartesaghi, we need a young Italian on the roster. He's a academy player. There's no way anybody is going to let him go. I don't care if they come with 60, 70 million. You better not let him go. No way. Camarda is getting 800K. So Bartesaghi is making 50.
No,
Come on. Now
because
crazy,
Fabio, because when
fine, $500,000.
no, Fabio, because
young cat.
remember,
plenty.
but Camarda was wanted by a lot of clubs, Fabio, because we had a sting off a lot of clubs.
To give
and Bartesaghi barely going. Okay, 500. But
bro,
when he wanted,
sign me up, bro.
I need to Google that, Frank. I don't believe that, bro, because he signed his professional contract 2 years ago and he wasn't a known name, bro.
But still, bro, come on. Don't they got a league minimum or something? They have to. They have to, bro. My parting shot, if you don't know, if you're going to be in the greater New York area, go see my club, the New York City Milan Club, Football Factory, 33rd Street. Right off Fifth Avenue, right in front of the Empire State Building. If you don't know how to fucking read the signs and where things are, if you come up Penn Station, just walk right up 33rd. You'll be right there in 2 blocks. It's unbelievable of an experience. It's gonna be great. Finally, a good time. 2:45, Milan Lecce. It's gonna be popping. Don't miss it. 11:45. G, is Milan Club SoCal going anywhere?
Yeah, we're back at Fox's house. We back, baby. We're back.
Very
We've
nice.
been getting 3 a.m. games, 6 a.m. games. You know, we can't really do much. Yeah, they don't love us out here. But Facebook Frank, according to Transfer Mark, 100K, bro. So like, come on, 100K for Bartesaghi, bro. Like, let's go, man. Hit mid-20. He signed his. Nah, bro. How could they give him? He was a youth player. They only gave you 3 years.
No, he makes 600 a year.
Okay,
thank you,
Ponji. I believe Ponji.
All right.
Okay,
600, bro. All right, that's pretty good. Plus the fucking free shit. He probably got a free Audi for off-white. He just sell out one of those off-white gears. Yeah. Just sell it off. He could buy a car, bro. I just want to send a special shout out to somebody out there. I know he didn't tune in this week, but I don't know if I saw this picture. You know this guy? This guy looks familiar, right? Who knows? He's probably a bum anyway. We'll get rid of him. Listen, guys.
Is that Lord Figo's bitch? Lord Figo, come out the basement, bro.
That's Marcus Lord Figo, bro. Listen, I tell you guys this, right? Appreciate everybody in the chat who watch the show. It's always good when Milan wins, but we got to stick through. It's a long season. But more wins like this, I like the turnaround win. Again, awful first half, but you turn it around and you end on such a good note. Go into Lecce and do not slip up. Put your foot on their neck and show them you are the higher and more competent club. We don't need a Cortomuso against a team that's struggling. Let's go, baby. Guys, everybody out there, thank you so much for watching. On behalf of me, Gio, and everybody else for the Milan Weekly Podcast, we hope you all have a great night. And tune in next week, Monday, for Vinny and Steve. Ovunque and sempre. Turn your fucking mic on.
Forza Milan. Happy MLK on Monday to all our Americans. Forza Milan.
Let's go.